Good morning, friends. Alex Mang here reporting from Microsoft Ignite, and at this point I have with me Eduardo. Eduardo, please introduce yourself.
I'm Eduardo Laureano. I'm a Program Manager Lead for Azure Functions.
Awesome. So, what have you guys been up to? I know there are a lot of announcements here at Ignite, not only related to Azure, but to serverless, to functions, a lot of new things. Tell me.
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy how much is going on Azure Functions. We've been working on one thing we've been doing, which is a new version of Functions altogether. And it's been working for a long time to address a lot of the needs that our customers have been reporting. So we announced at this conference Functions 2.0, which is a set of new improvements all the way from platform to the user experience that affects our users. So really happy to have announced it, and the reception has been really good.
Now, a little birdie did whisper to me in my ear that you guys have worked on this one for so long. Is it correct? 18 months? Is that the number?
It is correct, yeah, 18 months. If you look closely, it might be a little more too, but the reason for that is V1, our current version, got so much adoption that we had to keep supporting it, our current customers, people new to serverless, and at the same time work in parallel on a brand new version. And we want to do it in a way that we didn't break current customers and that they have a good path to migrate and take advantage of new stuff. So it's something that we kept working on while supporting the current product. And the current product gave us so many learnings that were critical for us to release a second version that's much better than the previous one.
So you basically took a very good product, you maintain backwards compatibility, you write it from ground up, because now it's .NET Core based, or what is it?
It is now based on .NET Core. Yeah.
So all your customers, they keep on working well, you give them better performance, you add features, and whatever people were complaining about, you take care of that as well?
It is that, but it really aligns with Microsoft. So tell a little bit on the technical details. We started with an offering that was Windows. The languages we supported were .NET languages, and we also supported JavaScript, but felt very much like this is for Microsoft, this is for Azure customers, and serverless is popular everywhere you go. Like I go to all these other non-Microsoft conferences, people are talking about how can I do things on Linux, how can I develop on my Mac, how can I create a Python function, how can I create, PowerShell in this conference, what they asked me, and we had to cater to that crowd. Like we're an open source technology meant for anyone to use it. So we felt like we need to deliver in this promise, and 2.0 comes with that promise. .NET Core runs anywhere you want from a development point of view to a hosting point of view. And now we have a language extensibility model that allows to bring all these new programming languages. So it really opens up the possibilities for Azure Functions now.
And the tooling isn't exclusively for Visual Studio. You can run Visual Studio Code, or you can even use the portal if you so like, right, to develop functions. But you can use any other tooling as well, right?
Absolutely. So we want you to use the tool that it's really good for your own needs. So when we talk to Java customers, what they want to do is they want to use IntelliJ, they want to use Eclipse. Some people want to use Sublime to develop and to edit their code, and so we support any of that. But I think the one that gets a lot of applause when we present is when we show how well integrated we are with Visual Studio Code. I think the last conference that we presented, as soon as we put Visual Studio Code on the screen, people start clapping. And I was like, we didn't even show functions yet. We're already happy about it.
Yeah, I love Visual Studio Code myself. Yeah. Now tell me, what are you gonna talk about here at Ignite? What are your sessions about?
So the whole team, us and the product team of Azure Functions, we have 9 different sessions, and they range. We have stuff that talks about IoT, machine learning, how serverless applies to the enterprise. Personally, we took one bet. Something we're trying that's new is we're going to do a 400 level session.
Wow.
That not only we show the customer benefit, but what happens under the covers on the real block level diagram, like what happens really when your code runs and you tell us to do something, what the function runtime really does to provide you benefit. Some of the problems our developers are talking about on GitHub, we're going to go deep into them and say, here's how we solved. We brought in one of the most experienced developers on the team and brought him to the conference for him to explain what he built. So I'm super excited about that one. That one is Thursday at 9 a.m.
Wow, that's Thursday 9 a.m.
Yep.
But if people cannot live stream, or if they didn't attend Ignite in person, they can still watch it on demand afterwards, right?
That's absolutely what we want to do, is make it available, because although we're open source, I don't expect everybody to go through the source code to really understand how things work.
Go for GitHub, figure it out yourself.
So we feel like this session is going to be a great resource for folks that are curious about how our platform works.
That's very nice. Eduardo, thank you so much. Friends, there you have it. See you soon.